Knight Koros, are you telling me Commander Athena has left you in charge of dispatches?
Correct, Mr. Enlil. If there's something about security at the ceremony you would like to discuss, I am happy to listen.
This is a list of all the artists and works present at the ceremony, along with their exhibition times and locations. Senator Catalin instructed me to give this to Commander Athena.
Ah, yes. I was told that there's usually a discrepancy between the people who say they're coming to the ceremony and those who actually turn up. We will dispatch guards based on this new exhibition arrangement.
Thank you. Oh, one more thing. Do you know where Commander Athena has gone? I would like to confirm the arrangement with her face-to-face, if possible.
I'm afraid she didn't tell me, and it's not my place to ask.
I see.
But she did say she'd be back before the opening ceremony. So maybe something's happened. Perhaps you could go to the Stellaris Temple. That's the direction she headed off in.
What could be more important than the ceremony? What's more, the Stellaris Temple isn't open to the public during the ceremony. So why would she go there? Miss Mintha, Miss Luke, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be with Lady Hades?
Good day, Mr. Enlil. As instructed by Lady Hades, we have just come from the Stellaris Temple. We were sent to find Lady Hera, Miss Oneiroi, and the Aether Gazer honored guests. But we couldn't find them anywhere. Would you happen to have seen them, sir?
No. Wait. The Stellaris Temple? Why would they go to the Stellaris Temple when the ceremony is about to start?
Should we tell Mr. Enlil, Mintha?
Mintha thinks Mr. Enlil has the right to know.
So that's why Miss Athena went to the temple. Has either of you seen Miss Athena?
A battle has definitely taken place there, and marks appear to be left by Miss Athena's weapon.
But we haven't seen Miss Athena herself.
Many artworks have been damaged. Luke didn't have time to count them all.
We don't have time for that, Luke. Lady Hades told us to return as quickly as possible.
Ah, you're right. If you excuse us, Mr. Enlil.
A battle in the Stellaris Temple, and it just so happens to take place now. Something's wrong. I must inform Father. Oh, I'm sorry. There are so many of them. They're only just arriving now? I was so distracted, I didn't even notice someone walking right in front of me. Wait a second. When he walked over, there was no change in the wind. I'm terribly sorry to bother you. I'm Senator Catalin's assistant. May I ask, is your troop taking part in today's performance? Please, wait. I need to... Wait, you're...
Sticking your nose into other people's affairs isn't very mannerly, Mr. Enlil.
What? Who...
Robbie, let's go! Leviathan shark! Freeze! Yeah, Leviathan
Careful,
is mad!
everyone. You're not going anywhere.
The Leviathan gives you a hand! Leviathan shark!
The hunt begins.
Bobby! Come with me, Master!
Bang freeze!
Looks like I'm saved. Don't worry about Leviathan. I'm fine.
Stay away.
Now Leviathan is mad!
You're not going anywhere.
Woohoo! Leviathan wins again!
Hades, people will notice your lack of decorum if you don't clap at the end of a performance.
Then they'll also notice how perfunctory your applause is.
The choice of instruments is very conventional. The melody goes nowhere, and the turning point and finale are highly derivative of Master Shervok's Symphony No. 9.
Master Shervok. Oh, that's right. He was the maestro often mentioned by Odysseus.
Typical academic compositions, so outmoded they verge on parody.
You don't pull your punches, I see.
Such mediocre effort, devoid of artistry, simply panders to the masses. And yet, such work has already been named frontrunner by the Society of Music. The prosperity of Amorphes has been built around a fine balance of artistic freedom and regulatory rigidity. But I fear such balance is being slowly eroded. In the dark times, we still produced geniuses like Master Shervok. But today's generation can't hold a candle to the likes of him. It's as though humanity requires adversity in order to advance.
So you say, yet you still oppose the reform. If you are happy with the quality on display at the next ceremony, I expect an apology for your no.
I fail to see what purpose this new irresponsible system would serve, except to make people even lazier. If someone is without talent, isn't it better for them to realize this earlier so they can focus their efforts elsewhere instead of languishing on a dream that will never come true?
Talents are the conduits of artistic expression, but its inspiration stems from here. We've blocked the way for some latecomers, and Amorphes is stagnating as a result.
Don't forget what brought the dark times years ago. All those mediocre artists who believed that the inspiration would favor them.
That is true, but we can learn from that valuable experience and not repeat the mistakes of the past.
witnessed too many grand dreams founder, too many best-laid plans fail, and too many systems that style themselves as perfect succumb to the scrutiny of time and degenerate into mere tools for profit seekers. Amorphes may be relatively conservative at the moment, but I don't consider that a bad thing. Too radical a shift could throw us toward the other extreme, one that could shake the arts to their very foundations.
Nothing is perfect. The more you wish to change the status quo, the more you'll have to accept radical methods and unknown consequences. People these days are obsessed with certificates and scores. We both have seen the results of such obsessions. We have to do something to give others a chance, one way or another.
Sounds like you really are quite confident in them.
I've always been more optimistic than you, but I'm not the one with confidence. They are. You should pay a visit to the Society of Muses one day, Oceanus. Those with the most creativity these days are the ones you would claim are on the wrong path.
If that's true, then why don't you teach some students yourself so that we may admire their talents?
What? So they could see that they'd never surpass me and give up in frustration one by one? Are we really going to repeat what happened before?
You either need to learn your lesson or teach something else.
You know perfectly well it's simply a talent gap. As for other things, it shouldn't be mine to teach.
All I know is that you are not cut out for teaching.
Well, Enlil achieving what he has doesn't necessarily mean you're a good teacher either.
This ceremony takes place once every 5 years. Yet where is Athena? And not only her, where is Hera? Where are the Aether Gazer guests? These youngsters you've supposedly been teaching have clearly learned nothing of manners.
The young have their own concerns. Didn't Enlil go with them? Such a pity.
Enlil is helping me with something. Having said that, he also should have been back by now. Whatever's happened to draw all these people away, I'm sure it's nothing good. Aren't you worried about their safety?
Yes, I am. Wait. Nehoi isn't here either.
And you have no idea where they could be?
We'll find out when Mintha and Luke return.
Hades, it would appear that a lot of people still remember your puppetry skills.
Oh? Do you mean the troupe on stage now? I've heard of them. Sounds interesting. I believe they're outsiders invited especially for the ceremony.
I heard this troupe is famous because half of them are alive and the other half are puppets. But once they start performing, no one can tell which is which.
I think the one on the right might be a puppet.
Oh, yeah, that one.
The guy in the mask must be the puppet master. Do you think he needs to fine-tune the puppets in real time, since there are so many of them?
I didn't think there would be anyone this skilled with puppets since Lady Hades. I mean, these puppets aren't as exquisite as her works, but this is on a much bigger scale.
The senators are just over there. Keep your voice down.
Now this is interesting, I must say.
danger. How did he get caught by so many Visbanes? Quick, before it's too late.
Wait, they're not hurting him. They've just surrounded him.
Are they using Ron as bait?
Even if this is one of Ladin's traps, we can't just leave Ron there. Engage!
It's you guys. Miss Athena, it's really you. I'll accept any punishment you give me. I shouldn't have trusted Ladin. I stole the artwork. I heard the guards. I went against your orders. Ladin has been lying to me since the beginning.
Don't cry, Ron.
On Aloy, that's my fault. There's nothing I can do now.
I've also made mistakes that were hard to undo. But now that you know you're in the wrong, what good is crying about it going to do?
Miss Athena.
Your case shall be judged by the Astral Council. Until then, you need to calm yourself and help us defend Omorphes against Ladin.
Remember when you would practice your painting so much you'd forget to eat and sleep? That's the Ron we need right now. Not this crybaby version. If you wish to become a decent artist, you need to know how to conduct yourself with grace. If you can't even do that, then you're not ready for fame and recognition.
Ron, we're all here to help you.
It is strange, though. This was clearly a trap. But Ladin's nowhere to be seen. Not even an ambush or anything.
He abandoned me as soon as he escaped from the mirror. I was chased here by monsters. My plan was to hide here until the monsters left and then go find Miss Athena. But more and more of them just kept on coming. I thought I was doomed.
Admin, don't you feel that? I think the stage is moving. I detect a powerful Bane energy signal approaching.
Is this Ladin's ambush?
Obviously not a welcoming party.
Careful, incoming.
Where did these Visbanes come from? Did we not spot them before? like these just now. These are all dressed up, almost pretentious. Is this some kind of practical joke?
The landscape has changed too. Isn't that the Stellaris Academy Square?
Surrender yourselves to the Knights of Convallaria!
Here we go. I'm gonna use this power to keep you
I'll
all
put the
safe.
stars to rest!
Solar Blaze, incinerate my post! Slash!
The sound of my string will wash away all filth.
Fall, villain! Never gonna penetrate my shield!
Solo time!
Lightning! Answer to my will! Flames! Burn away the
Your final movement ends! No need for thanks. This is the duty of the Knights of Convallaria.